All right, my buddy Justin Bowles, who I fish with a lot, he and I are down here in northern Plaquemines Parish today. I'm getting devoured by deer flies. They're terrible. We just launched the boat, about to head out, and we got a really crazy challenge in line for today. Justin is left-handed, I'm right-handed. I fish left-handed gear, he fishes right-handed gear, and both of us are completely spastic fishing the other way. So here's our competition. When an angler catches 3 fish, the other angler on the boat, 3 fish of any size, the other angler on the boat has to use the opposite equipment until he can put a fish on the boat. Let me tell you, I really hate fishing with traditional right-handed gear, so I don't want to lose this. And Justin feels the exact same way. So this is gonna be a great competition. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, Justin and I have come to a mouth of a bayou where the water is spectacular. Very, very pretty. Unfortunately, our tide is dead. It's not moving at all. Even at this mouth, which is where it would be moving because it's an area of constriction. But we're here at the peak of the high tide, so when it does start moving, it's gonna be falling. And we're just trying to pick up whatever bites. For our competition, they do not have to be legal fish, just 3 fish of any type, any size, even trash fish, whatever. And then the other angler has to switch hands and fish opposite-handed, which is really gonna suck. I don't intend to be that angler. So I'm currently throwing a limbo slice colored Matrix Shad. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's bad. Please come off.
Like a keeper.
It doesn't matter if it's a keeper or not, it's a fish. That's number 1. Can you throw him from there?
Yeah, he's a little heavy. You got a rag in here?
No, I don't. What are you throwing?
Limbo.
On a 1/4 ounce?
3/8.
On a 3/8, okay. So I'm getting a little nervous.
See, you zoom by the area where I caught him real fast.
Yep, I don't want you getting dialed in. It's all right, I'll give you a 1 fish lead. Did we have another bite? You lying sack of shit. It's every man for himself in this competition. I literally might cry if I have to fish with your gear.
This episode of Marsh Man Masson brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
You also didn't get 3 yet, so don't get too arrogant. There's one. That might be a red.
Actually, you're getting desperate, casting right up on the bank.
Yep. Casting where the fish are. All right, 1 to 1. It's first 1 to 3. You don't think he's 16, do you? He actually might be. You just want me to take the time to measure him. Ooh, man, he is close, close. But not close enough. Be free, little boy. Yeah, look, our tide's falling. It's moving. It's not ripping, but it's moving. Starting to feel better about our chances. Look at this shrimp. Saw the shrimp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something ate him. First shrimp I've seen in a while.
You want to take a time out for bug spray?
Yes, let's do that. They're terrible. All right, so Justin and I are taking a bug spray break. The gnats are absolutely horrible. Also the deer flies. The sun's just now coming up. Usually those deer flies, once the sun gets up, they're gone. But they're being very aggressive today, but man, the gnats are just terrible. So we're using this Victoria's Secret Amber Romance. Most people in South Louisiana know about this stuff. It makes you smell very pretty, but it also gets rid of gnats. Gnats hate this stuff. You got to reapply often, but it's worth its weight in gold. Dude, the gators, I mean, there's one up there, but the gators back here have just been incredible.
That's how you've been catching it.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's never happened in my entire fishing career, and we've hooked 5 in 2 trips. We'll probably hook one today. There he is. Oh, no. Shoot. Shoot. Can't afford to miss him today. Too much on the line. Oh man, did he pop it? It's got to be a red. Yeah, Justin, we're gonna catch 50 of these today. Borderline, almost keepers. That's number 2, Justin. I don't know if you're keeping track.
Makes it a little easier when you got the front of the boat and a 20-foot wide bayou.
Here we go. Starting with the excuses already. Just make it happen, Justin. You're a good enough angler. Uh-oh. Redfish? Looking like it. Yep.
We're tied.
We're tied. Yep. Is that on the new Matrix Hawg?
Yes, it is.
Matrix Hawg. My favorite color. All right, so Justin, here's the bad news. The next fish, somebody's gonna be fishing opposite-handed.
Yep.
You don't want it to be you. And I definitely don't want it to be me. So I don't know if I explained this in the opening or not, but once the loser converts to the opposite hand tackle, all they have to do is catch one fish. Once they catch a fish, they can go back to their regular equipment and then the competition starts anew.
They do not want to see you set the hook.
See, Justin has transitioned over to that Matrix Hawg so he can throw it weedless. That's what I'm seeing what he's doing. He's throwing in all these little cracks and crevices that I really can't throw into because I've got an exposed hook, but I still think I'm gonna beat him. He gets to about 10 or 11 feet up here in this bend, but I never ever catch fish there. Maybe today we will.
If you could work me a little bit closer to that corner, I'd very much appreciate it.
Well, I'm not fishing anything weedless, so I prefer not to.
Very fair competition here.
Hey, we could have taken your boat.
Back of the boat, tides home waters.
At least you got your built-in excuses for when you lose.
Oh, you ain't heard nothing until I start having to reel with the wrong hand.
Lefty. 200 years ago, we would have burned you at the stake as a witch for being left-handed, not right-handed like God. Come on. Anything. I don't even care today. Trout would be great, but I'd settle for a 12-inch red.
This episode of Marsh Man Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Fitzgerald Fishing, and by Sportsman's Outfitters, and by H&H Lure Company, and by Death Grip Jig Heads.
This is that deep bend right here. But again, I've never caught anything here.
There he is.
Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, please come off. Oh, no. No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes. One of the best feeling bites I've had in a while. What you want to fish with? I didn't bring 17 rods.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, I guess I'll throw this one.
That's got your bait on it.
Yeah, it's got the limbo. Is it? Oh, it's mono.
Yeah.
How about you give me that Matrix Hawg? Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
Need me to tighten up the brakes for you?
No, I'm not worried about that. All right, wish me luck. Everything is wrong. And worst of all, it's mono. How do you fish mono?
Ooh. So it doesn't matter what I catch.
Yeah, at this point, I just need to catch a fish to go back to fishing my normal stuff. There he is. First cast.
Are you kidding
First
me?
cast. Speckled trout, please get in the boat. Please get in the boat. Yeah! First cast.
No way.
All I made was one cast.
No way. You may need to start fishing right-handed.
Right. And this is that bend I told you I'd never catch anything in. You got him?
Yep.
This is where they should be. That's a good trout. That's a good trout on the Matrix Hawg. You want to chunk him? All right. That's why God made water.
So you don't dry off after you bathe at home? Shake like a dog?
Yep. Yep.
Dude, these things are holding up nicely too.
Oh, I got popped. There's some fish there, Justin. So Justin's throwing, oh, there he is. There we go. Another speck. This one, 1-to-1. I think he's actually gonna make the cut too. Oh yeah, he makes it. So I've always felt like there should be fish here.
Did I cut you off?
You sure as hell did. What I was saying is Justin is fishing a new bait that Matrix Shad just came out with called a Matrix Hawg. Not what you typically... Oh, wow, I missed him. Man, I got smoked.
Oh, I missed him too.
Not what you typically think of as a speckled trout bait. But it's working. So I bet he's not going to change.
Look at the shrimp running.
Oh, look at that. I don't know how I missed that fish. Oh, I'm so glad I caught that one on your rod. This feels so much better. That's a good trout. That's a good trout. All right, that's 2. Oh man, making all kind of noise so Justin can't catch one. 2-to-1, Justin. I'm keeping track or anything. You want to start looking over my arsenal so you can see what you're gonna have to throw? I've got a wide selection. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come on, get in the boat. Come on, don't come off, dude. Don't come off. Don't come off. Come to Papa. There we go. You're my favorite fish I ever caught. Oh, look at this, Justin. 2 shrimp whiskers. They look pretty sizable. Look at that. Shrimp whiskers. Go ahead, I'll even give you a head start. You can start casting while I'm spraying down. I feel for you, buddy. Maybe you'll get lucky and catch one of your first casts too. And maybe wild monkeys will fly out of my butt crack. There he is. Oh, wow. That was awesome. Tail wog, baby. Man, it's a good trout, huh? Look at that. You'd never think you could still catch trout this size in May on the inside. All right, so this is about the 3rd or 4th time I've ever fished this bayou. All of them this season. And every time I've come through here, I've observed this area being really good looking. I expected fish to be here, but I've never caught anything in this area until today, and now we're whacking the fish. This bayou is roughly 5 feet deep throughout its course, a little bit deeper in the bends, but at this particular bend, it's about 10 or 11 feet deep. It provides a lot of ledges, a lot of drop-offs that those fish can concentrate and push bait up against. So this should be where the fish are in this bayou. I'm kind of relieved to find out today that that's where they are. I'll give you a look at it. This is the main part of the bayou here. It comes in this way. The tide is falling currently through the bayou. Sweeps through here is a point that juts out, and this water just kind of goes around it right here. And you've got some deep water right along in this area. So all we're doing is throwing to that point and walking it down the ledge. And once you get it just off that ledge, that's when the fish hit. Now, we've gone just a few minutes without a bite ever since Justin started throwing left-handed gear. Even though he's left-handed, he throws right-handed stuff. Even though I'm right-handed, I throw left-handed stuff. So I'm kind of pulling for him. I hope he catches a fish because I know how awkward it is to fish opposite-handed. But I can't make it happen for him. There he is. Oh, flounder. Look at that. I'm gonna flip him, even though I shouldn't. Look at that. Yes. Dude, that's a doormat. That's a good flounder. I fussed at Joel for flipping his, but you know, it'd take me 5 minutes to get my net out. That's a nice flounder. Look how Justin's holding his rod. That's awesome. What in the world are you? It's gotta be a big red, huh?
I wouldn't say big. I missed him.
No, it's a drum. Look at that, it's a drum. You another bite, Justin?
Yes.
You gotta learn how to reel with your with your left hand.
I'm getting somewhere at least. I don't feel halfway.
That's a keeper drum. Man, we got a veritable seafood platter. Justin, I know you don't believe me, but I'm actually pulling for you. Black drum, baby. About an 18-incher. I wish you'd hurry and catch one so we could resume the competition. It's getting boring. Alligator. I'll even let you count an alligator.
Really?
Yep. I'd even let you count a... Oh, there he is. Speckled trout feels like... he didn't come up. A little red, I'm betting. Man, maybe not so little red. Were you swimming at me? He's a keeper red. Oh yeah, first keeper redfish. It's the 4th species. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how annoyed are you?
About an 8.5, and I just missed.
You just missed one?
About a 9.5.
I guess we should have brought some dead bait for you. Oh, there's one. I'm sorry, that was ugly to say, Justin. I feel bad. Or right in a fish's mouth, maybe? Well, he's not gonna make the cut, but he would have meant a whole lot to you. Just imagine how relieved you're gonna be when you catch one. Look, I'm just trying to get you on something.
You do a little better job.
Yeah. I'm tempted to let you reel in one of mine. All right, spot number 1 was good. Heading on to spot number 2. All right, the quest to get Justin on a fish continues. We're now in another bayou. We had to run through foot-deep water caked with grass to get in here. I found this bayou a couple of trips ago. Caught a bunch of undersized reds in here. They should be pretty close to legal size by now if they're still in here. But when you find these areas where you have some deeper water surrounded by really shallow water, they typically are pretty good. A redfish on my number 4 gold H&H.
Look, I got it. I got it.
Uh-oh. Speckled trout, you better get him in. Yes! Justin!
I watched him eat it.
Did you?
Right at the side of the boat.
All right, speckled trout too. How happy are you right now?
Extremely happy.
Extremely.
This, look at the hook set. I didn't even get it all the way through.
Oh, thank goodness. Just gorgeous in here. Man, is it beautiful.
I just missed one.
Did you?
Right here.
Close to the boat? Dude, they're whacking that Matrix Hawg. Although at this point, I'm glad you're missing them. Because the contest is back on. I forgot I can't be pulling for you anymore. How deep?
4.4.
Okay. I don't think it's going to maintain that, but I hope it does. This really isn't the right rod for this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, get in the boat. Come on, get in the boat. Justin doesn't want to see you. Yes, indeed. Fish number 1, Justin. H&H gold spinner with a shrimp creole matrix shad. Borderline keeper, but I think it's probably a throwback. But for our competition, it counts as a fish. Justin's feeling the pressure once again. This bait is so good. Like if you just came in this marsh throwing this, like it'd be so difficult not to limit on reds. There he is. Oh no! Oh, he clobbered it. This really just isn't the right rod. It's way too limber. It's a jerk bait rod. I should never tied it on here. Oh, there's a fish. All right, all right. Is that a bass? No, redfish. Dude, on this rod, they feel so big. It's not even a big fish, but it is fish number 2. Justin, man, come on.
Trust me, I don't want to go back to it.
Justin, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the front of the boat. How about that? Yes. I can't tell you how big that fish felt on that rod. Now, you see, if I give you the front of the boat, the problem is...
I don't want the remote.
You don't want the remote?
You're not going to work?
I mean, I'll do it, sure. You'd probably bitch about that, though.
No.
That's why you don't want the remote.
I need something to...
Nah, here, I got it. It's impractical for me to run it from back here. I got to give it to you. There you go, buddy. Dude, if I hook a 30-incher on this rod, like shooting an elephant with a BB gun. Oh, there he is. Little red. Buddy counts. Oh, Justin. Justin, that's a 3-0 skunk in this round. From the back of the boat.
Give me a spinner.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on your rod.
There he is. Speckled trout, speckled trout. Get in the boat. Don't come off. Come on, you're nice. There we go. All right, Justin. No excuses, man.
I go to a spinnerbait, you start catching on the jig.
Proving it may not be the bait. All right, let's mosey. We're gonna make a bit of a run here. All right, we're in a new bayou with Justin, still fishing cross-handed. He's throwing an ultraviolet?
Yep.
Ultraviolet Matrix Shad. Now, we made a pretty big move, and the water we've come into is probably even prettier than what we left. And what we left was gorgeous, so I definitely like our chances. However, the tide seems to have died, which really doesn't make a lot of sense because we were at the beginning of the fall. I don't know why it's not falling here. There it is. Oh, man, playing with the damn remote. What's that?
So can you take me to the spot where you always catch them so fast on the TV shows?
Yeah. There he is. He came back. Might be a keeper, Red. Certainly acting like it. Yeah, that's a keeper. All right. Even with dead tide, he hit it. While I was fooling with the remote, I missed him, and then he came right back.
I wish it was so good I could even catch one.
All right.
Oh!
Dude, he hit you right here.
Yeah,
what was it?
The trout. Something about this wrong-handed way I work it, they want to hit it right at the boat.
Right.
Or maybe they're hitting it all the way and I just don't know it.
All right, 17. Welcome aboard. No. Do we have one? Do we actually have a fish? It's not in the boat yet, Justin. Come on, you can do it real backwards, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a flounder. Oh, yes. All right. Dude, 2 flounder in one day. What's this world coming to?
Only one caught backwards.
Have you ever been so happy to see a flounder?
No.
Dude, sweet. And you don't want fish, so that means I got 2 flounder.
Well, I kind of changed my mind.
Did you?
I don't have to, 'cause I got...
Dude, why don't you keep fishing with that? It's working for you. I knew you could do it. All that whining and gnashing of teeth. And you came through.
Making my back hurt.
You came through with the hardest fish to catch. And not only that, but you flipped him in the boat.
There he is.
Uh-oh. That's fish number 1 if he's in the boat. Come off.
Oh,
Snap,
nice trout. Nice
snap that line. Ooh, it is a nice trout. Dude, you're giving him a chance to get away. Shoot. All right, 1-0. Justin's rallying. Ooh, there he is. Nice trout, nice trout. Woo! Good enough for the tie. 1-1. I could tell he was barely hooked. Uh-oh. Come on, Todd. Hook one. Ooh, what is that? Oh, a little red. Came up like a big trout. But he is not a big trout. But still, he's a fish, and he's in the boat. 2-1. This could get very, very painful very soon. Come on, Todd, you gotta tie this thing. Let's hope he slows down. He's rather large. You ready? All right, you won't know this because it'll all be edited out, but things have really slowed down. We made our big move and we're bouncing around. We've had a couple of fish on that came off, and now we're in our last stop of the day. This is Justin's last opportunity to catch a fish and force me to reel right-handed.
I've already done it once.
Yeah, he did it once.
You just got
For one cast.
That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous, it's skill. I can catch them with either hand.
Only throwback trout of the day, too.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So it is. What do you have?
I got a spinning rod with a popping cork, and I got this with a Texas rig. Oh!
Oh, dude, don't lose him. He won't count.
No, no, no.
He won't count.
Hell no.
Crap. Oh, God. This sucks. Please catch one on this cast.
If you do, I'll bring
At least this is braid. I can make this happen. Oh, I missed him. Damn it. You know why I missed him? Because I can't set the hook. Boy, this almost feels worse. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come on. Stay on. Come on. Come on! You're feeling like a redfish. I don't care what you are, just stay on. Please don't come off. Oh, it's a big trout. Shoot, he's barely hooked.
You look like
Yeah! Yes! Big trout, big trout.
You look like you've never fished before.
Dude, he's barely hooked. I'm so lucky to get this fish. Look at that. Right out.
Using it.
That's a nice fish. There you go, buddy. Here's your rod back.
I was liking your technique.
There's a fish. There's a fish. He can come up. Feels like he's foul hooked. Unless he's a red. Nope. Normal hook trout. Just a big one. That's all I catch. It's 1-0, Justin. Whatever your name is. Man, let me tell you, this was an absolute blast. I'm so glad we did this challenge. It was so much fun watching Justin reel with his left hand. And I'm sure he felt the same way about watching me reel with my right hand. Now, we kind of ended in a tie. We both had to fish offhanded, cross-handed, whatever you want to call it, twice. But then I kind of broke the tie by catching the last fish, so. So I'll say that I won. But the three most productive baits today, by far, I'm gonna show them to you. The first was the Matrix Hawg. Now, this is a brand new bait, just came out, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago. This is a cochon color. It's very similar to the black light Zoom Z-Craw that I fish so much, and it really produced well today for Justin. In fact, he caught some trout on this bait. Really excited about this thing. Also, the Limbo Slice Matrix Shad, probably the #1 producer today. This is just an outstanding bait in clear water, and I don't really know why. I got my theories, but it just works for jigging these deeper bayous. I love this. This is my go-to all the time. I only switch when they absolutely won't hit this. Third bait was a Shrimp Creole Matrix Shad on a #4 gold H&H spinner. I really like this spinner more than any other because it's really thin wired. It produces just a ton of vibration and the fish just smack it. I'm just telling you, it's just better. It just is. Now, of course, you get a big redfish on this thing, it's gonna twist it and grind it and all that stuff. You might have to change it, but it's well worth it because you can get way more hits. Get you those #4 thin wire H&H gold spinners. Well, Justin and I are gonna wrap up. He's still fishing, trying to catch me with that one fish. We're gonna go put her on the trailer and go clean some fish. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marsh Man Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marsh Man Masson.